Damn. So I was just like looking at these cars. What are the fucking odds that they both have the same issue right now? The alternator and the alternator. But this one's a belt though. It's the fucking whole, you know, alternator belt. I don't know if it keeps snapping or it keeps falling off. But this one, as to this, the serpentine belt works. It's just the alternator took a shit. So yeah, about to take it to the shop right now. Hopefully it makes it. Hopefully I got enough battery, and then from there we'll just do it. Just do it!
Do it.
I heard doing the alternator on these were a bitch, just because, you know, there's no room and just how compact everything is and all that shit. I believe them. Just because, you know, like the spark plugs, to change the spark plugs on these, you gotta take off the manifold, take off the intake. You gotta take a whole bunch of shit off. It's so stupid. I don't know why they didn't just make them like LS's where everything's right there and so simple to fucking do. But yeah, so I'm gotta take it to the shop right now, and hopefully we can finish it today and be back on the road. Alright y'all, so we're almost at the shop right now. So far so good, running on straight battery. But I do want to say one thing. This scanner right here comes in handy. Although it is, you know, like a radar detector for, you know, like bike cops and all that stuff. Okay, so this is one of those cop scanners. It literally only works for the bike cops and the CHPs because they run the same I think it's the what do you call that? Not frequency, channel, I guess. But it doesn't pick up like PD or sheriffs or anything. It's stupid. I don't know why, but it only does those two. This thing does come in handy though, because although, you know, I'm running on straight battery right now, this will tell me the battery voltage. So I'm currently at 11.21 now volts, and it tells you whether the car battery is low or high. And you know, that's a pretty cool feature that this the scanner, you know, gives you. That way, you know, you're aware of the battery, you know, for cars like this where it doesn't tell you the voltage and all that stuff. But yeah, this thing comes in handy. You know, other than the fact that, you know, it detects bike cops and, you know, CHPs and all that. Yeah, but yeah, so we're almost at the shop, and I'm so not looking forward to this alternator. Fuck. I mean, it could have been worse though, but yeah, so we're almost at the shop. Hey, this is where we broke down yesterday. Ooh, ow, kinda hurt. Ooh, but yeah, it was like right here, and like the shop's right around the corner from here. Ain't that some shit? And this is one reason why I don't like taking the city, because this road right here specific is always filled with fucking traffic. And right now, what is it at? 10.9 volts, 11 now. So yeah, I'm hoping this shit makes it, because there's a lot of fucking traffic. But that's the only reason why I hate taking the city, because this road, it takes forever to get to the shop, even though it's like right over here. I don't remember if I said what kind of scanner this is, but this is a Cobra Rad, either 430 or 460. I don't know which number, but it's either one of the two. But that's the model and the name of the scanner that I have, for those who want to know. Oh shit, this ain't good. Music's cutting out. Oh no. Fucking battery light popped up. How many volts I got? 10? Okay. We're almost there, so that's a good thing, you know. I mean, at least I got AC, so that's all I care about, AC right now, because it's pretty fucking hot. How hot is it? 84. It's not really that hot, but you know, it's still hot. But the shop's right there, so we just gotta pass the slide and just go around the corner and we're there. Alright, so this ain't good. I'm losing power steering now, so the battery's really starting to fucking die. Now it's at 9.7 volts. 6 now. Wow, shit. So the shop's right, that's a shop right there. We just gotta fucking, this is the only reason why I hate this fucking street. It takes forever to get there. Like, dude, you guys need, oh, that's why. The fucking lights on the intersection are not working. Makes total sense. Woo, and just like that, we fucking made it. Let's see how many volts we got now. I don't know if you guys can see. Focus, focus. All right, so we just pulled up, and I tried starting it. What are the odds? It died. So battery's dead. Took it off, charging it right now. And the alternator is right there for those who don't know. So it's a really, really tight spot. So it's gonna be a bitch to get to. So we'll see how it goes right now. Shout out to Marie, my sister, for letting me borrow the Hondeezy. I got the alternator in the back right now. I'm currently at O'Reilly's right now, and the alternator I did get from a junkyard car. So I just brought the alternator to O'Reilly's real quick, so I can check it, and you know, they can check it and you know, make sure the alternator is good before just putting it on. You know, that way I know if it's good or not, so I can put it on. That way if not, then I can buy a new one. But other than that, oh, where's it at? O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ow! Sheesh! Hey, yo, hey, does donuts in the Tahoe once grows a bullet? Fucking tacuache. Hey, 4x4, Alright, so just got done testing the alternator at O'Reilly's. They said it was a good alternator, and you know, I just said fuck it. I'm already here, so I might as well just get the serpentine belt while I'm at it, just, you know, swap it out, because, you know, it's gonna come off anyway, so I don't know if it's cracked or not. So I was like, you know what, buy it, be done, do it once, do it right. And yeah, so I also had to buy some clamps for our battery charger, but it's good. So it doesn't look good, but they said it's good, so that's all that matters, that it's good. So it's good. Let's go back and let's go be stuck for hours to do it.
Do it.
Alright, y'all, so this is the current condition the car isn't in right now. I'm sorry I didn't like record anything as, you know, we were in the process of taking it apart, because my dad and I, you know, he was kind of frustrated and he was kind of yelling at me a little bit, so she knows she was right here. So that's why I don't want to record, because I don't want to get him even more irritated, because he's lending me a hand. So we tried taking these, I assume they're fuse boxes off. I don't know if they're fuse boxes or what the fuck they are, but we tried taking them off, they wouldn't come off. So we just took the bumper off, the headlight off, and the hose for the radiator. So we tried taking the wire, the boxes off, and they don't want to come off. We took off all the bolts on the alternator already. We're just trying to figure out a way to take it out. So the tensioner, we loosened it, we took the serpentine belt off and all that shit. And now all that's off, with the belt's right there. The new one's in Marie's car, so I'm gonna swap it out at once to make it easier. But I don't know, I've seen videos of people taking the whole support and the bumper support and everything off to make it easier, but I don't know. So we're trying it like this, and the boxes wouldn't come off for the fuses and the computer and all that shit, they didn't want to come off, so we're trying to make it work. But other than that, these cars are a bitch to work on, no cap. So the boy Ramos is getting it out. This shit don't want to come out though. I wish I was skinny like you. Look at our hand sizes. Let's see if it pulls out like this. I've seen videos where they take the fans off and all that shit, but I don't know.
It'd be easier.
To take the fans out?
Yeah. I would just take them off.
Yeah, I might have to do it.
Quitar los fans. ¿Así puedo ocupar los fans? Sí. A ver. ¿Está bien?
Yeah, take them off.
Eso, madre. Ya se quebró. Échale vaselina, se pasa de huevo. Ahí está.
Sheesh.
Pues, puta madre, ese imbécil era el güey. No, hasta para ponerlo.
That's what it's like. Damn, it's gonna be a bitch. That's the only thing that sucks about these fucking cars, the alternator, and to get to the spark plugs are a fucking bitch.
Okay, tú lo metes y yo lo...
Alright, it's a new one.
Que va para el motor.
Sheesh.
Ahí está. ¿Ya ves? Van a faltar las pinches togas.
What was wrong?
¿Cuál?
Was the old one burnt or what?
Huh?
Was the old one burnt?
Did you wash it or anything or put water in it?
I never cleaned the motor or the engine bit.
How many miles?
170? Shit. Piece of shit, man. What a bitch to get to. Alright, so let's see how many volts I got. There you go. We are good to go, ladies and gents. Let me just
Slow, high.
make sure I shout out high. We are good to go. So if you guys remember mentioning earlier about the windows, I think I mentioned it in this vlog, I'm not sure, about how if I unplug the battery on this car, then none of the windows are gonna work and I have to reset them all. So what I mean by that is, okay, every window is auto meaning, you know, you push it down and, you know, one push, the fucking window goes down automatically. So in that case, if you unplug the battery on these cars, which is, these cars are so stupid. So if you unplug the battery, it's not auto. So you have to reset every single window. And what I mean by resetting every single window is you let it go back up. You have to hold the button down, let go, hold it again, and then go back up. And the same thing, pull it up, and then that's it. It's fucking stupid because I got to do it to every single window. So see, now it's auto. Same thing to every single window, otherwise they're not gonna work. I got to do the same shit, look. You see? So the same thing, you push it down, push and hold, go up and hold, and we're good. So if you guys don't do that to every single window, then you're not gonna reset it if you unplug the battery. It's fucking stupid. All right, y'all, so it's like 10:30 at night right now. We just finished, well, we didn't just finish up, but you know, I went home and to change and everything, as you guys could see. Wearing some DDE merch with the Yeezys and, you know, got a little fly out. But let's take a look at the car under this Arco, or Chevron lighting, my bad. Ooh! Y'all cannot tell me this shit don't look hard. I don't know why the camera, like, it just makes the blue look purple. It gives it like that indigo, that indigo kind of look. But like, sheesh, these flakes be busting. Man, I'm being such a cheap ass. Look at this shit. I only put in 10 bucks. But you guys, like, putting the alternator in was a fucking bitch. I didn't do it, my dad did most of it just because he's more familiar with changing stuff like that than I am. I kind of like lend a hand and, you know, try to help him out as much as I could with whatever it was. But let me show you guys exactly what we did, because, you know, I didn't really get a chance to explain it earlier, since, you know, there was a little bit of a frustration earlier. So let me just pop the hood real quick. So what we did, I noticed that on a lot of videos, a lot of people took the fans out, took, you know, and, you know, other people, they take the whole fucking radiator, I can't even think right now, what is this shit called? I can't think. The radiator support off and all that shit. So you don't really have to, because we didn't, as you guys saw earlier in the video. We just took everything apart and just like fucking pulled all that shit out. Like, I kid you not, this motor's a fucking bitch to work on. So like, to change the spark plugs, we gotta take the manifold off. The air intake and all that shit has to come off. A whole bunch of wires have to come off, and it's really stupid. Like, these cars are really reliable, but just like the way they're manufactured is stupid. Like, if you guys want to see how complicated these are, I think it's like the LS460. Like, search on Google, search up like a 2008 LS460 transmission. The like the gears on the inside. Oh my gosh, you guys will be so surprised on how fucking like complicated everything is. It's so, like, I don't even know how to describe it. You guys have to go look at the shit yourself. That shit ain't no fucking fun. But honestly though, this car is a real fucking runner. I mean, like I said before, I think I said in the last vlog, for this being my first like mechanical issue, this car has done me so fucking good. And I mean, like, if you guys are thinking about getting one of these, I really highly recommend getting one. And if you guys are gonna get one, I recommend the 08, because I've never had an issue with the 08. And 06, 07, I believe they have a lot of transmission issues. As to this year, I've never had any problems. But, oh man, I still can't believe this is my fucking car. Like, it's crazy just like to look at it. Like, I don't know. I just love to look at it and just like admire how far this car's came, because I've never really, you know, it's like, I never really imagined that I would have a car and like, it would come this far. Like, it's crazy just like seeing how far this car has come. And like, I don't know, man, it's really fucking insane. I don't know, I kind of want to switch up the wheels next. Like, eventually, I'm gonna have to switch them up. I thought about either going with like VSKS, chrome on chrome, because I don't know, just chrome on chrome looks so good on this color scheme. Or I want to save up and get some emits. A lot of money, well fucking worth it though. Chrome on chrome, obviously. But I want to go, the way I want to go is like, I want to get wider wheels. and like have it cambered. That way when with the wide wheels and the camber, it gives the back end kind of like that wide body kind of look. Because on the 10s, I don't know, they just don't really look too aggressive, you know, too like wide body, especially, you know, from like the back end. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I like the Cerberus and all, but I've owned them for like 2 years, and I'm getting, I mean, I love them. I'm just getting tired of like the look. It's just like, you know, the paint. I switched up the paint, so you know, I think now it's time to switch up the wheels and all that stuff. But other modifications I do have to get out of the way. I gotta get the roof, the Starlight, and the black suede or Alcantara, whatever it is. I gotta get that out of the way. I gotta get all that shit situated. From there, I will probably powder coat the calipers, just because these look beat up already. So, and then I don't know, I'm thinking about getting a carbon trunk. What do you guys think? Should I get a carbon trunk, or should I leave it like that with the blue and, you know, like the candy? I thought about getting a trunk, obviously a carbon one, but I don't know. It's just like, do you guys think it would change the way it looks, or do you think it would look good with the carbon? I thought about a hood too, a carbon hood eventually at one point, but I don't know. I feel like a carbon hood is going to change the whole look of the, you know, front end with the candy and all, you know, the candy red and everything. I feel like a carbon trunk would look better than the carbon hood on any car. Just, I don't know. That's just me though. But let me know what you guys think. But anyways, there you guys have it. Thank you guys for watching on it was a bitch, but like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to, you know, record the process and everything. It's just because, you know, there was like a little bit of frustration, so I didn't want to pick up the camera and, you know, record my dad, and he'd get even more frustrated. And yeah, that's kind of disrespectful to do when, you know, you're already kind of heated up with a car like this that's really fucking complicated. So that's why I didn't do any of that stuff. But I don't know, if the alternator on my brother's car ever goes out, then I'll probably record that one and, you know, give a little bit more, what's that word, POV kind of do, you know. But yeah, there you guys have it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned for what is coming. Next is probably going to be the meet that I'm going to host this month. We'll see how that goes. Next week I'll probably get everything situated, the spot, time, date, and all that stuff. So you guys are going to want to stay tuned for that, because it's going to be a movie. But you guys know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, drop a thumbs up on this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces, y'all.